What is up, guys? Welcome to episode number 75 of Diggity Podcast. I'm Jeff James. With me, as always, the incredible, non-atrocious, luscious Brody Faults. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right, buddy. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm super excited, man. E3's coming up. The rumors are starting to come flying. People are starting to go a little dead with the social media, and you're like, what are you hiding? What are you doing over there? What are you doing? I want to find out what you got going on. So I'm super excited for that stuff. Hey, you want to get super excited too? Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Diggity Podcast. Subscribe to us on YouTube. YouTube username is Diggity, Diggity. And if you're listening to the audio podcast for the first time, remember to smash that subscribe button, bro. Oh God, threw up my mouth saying that. No, just hit the subscribe button. Whether you're listening on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you're listening to. And then you'll get notified every single time that a new episode goes up. It's magic. Today's podcast is also brought to you by Magic. Audible audiobooks, bro. Books that read to you. No more do you need to sit and waste your time reading, looking at words, and then trying to understand in your head what they mean, and then trying to remember what the fuck happened. Let it read to you, bro. Head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity, Diggity, and get access to a fuck ton of audiobooks.
Ooh,
to choose
aggressive advertisement.
Ooh, trying to get the millennials for your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player if you're one of those people. But head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. Oh my God, I'm cracking myself up. Support the show. Get access to a ton of audiobooks, get a free audiobook download, and get a free 30-day trial on us. Head on over there, broskies. And with that, Brody, save us some money, my friend, with the Diggity deals.
All right, so on Nintendo Switch, you can get Katana Zero for $11.99 on the US eShop. Xbox, there wasn't really any good deals going on this week.
Not shit.
Not shit, but I guess there's Dark Souls Remastered for $27.99 through the Xbox Store. And on PlayStation 4, the double discount sale is going on. So this is the digital PlayStation Store. And if you are a PS Plus member, you get double the discount. Kind of self-explanatory, but it's pretty cool. There's some good deals on there if you're looking for something, but yeah, check it out.
Hot damn. Before we jump into the news of the podcast, this is the Friday show. So every single Friday, we do something called Indie Radar. And basically, it is where we showcase an indie title that's caught our eye that's either out or not out yet, or yet to be announced for the date. And this week is Axiom Soccer, which is a stadium-based sports shooter mixing elements of soccer and pool with classic shooter skills and weapons. Aside from innovative gameplay based around shooting at the ball, Axiom Soccer's key concept is in its mechanisms for bringing spectators watching on streaming platforms into a live in-game crowd, which is totally kick-ass. The developers on this are Earthbound Games. They're located in Dundee, Scotland, which I always thought Dundee sounds like it should be in Australia.
I'm pretty sure there is one in Australia as well.
That makes me happy. Earthbound Games is a Scottish independent game studio formed of game industry veterans aiming to create a new generation of interactive esports. The publisher is Earthbound Games, or self-published, which is always awesome. The platforms that's currently on is PC and on Steam in early access. And the release date is, it's already out, like I said, in early access, but will be fully released. Early access, early release was on April 11th, 2019. We don't know what the full release date is, right?
I thought that was the full release because I was looking and I had seen things about early access, and then I saw that date on Steam as the release date.
See, I saw the early access as get this in early access, and then I thought it was like, okay, I guess it came out April 11th, but then it went into early access. We are ill prepared.
Early access, it's fucking out. You can play it now. That's what you need to know.
Go play that game. Anyway, super cool. A lot of people.
It is really cool.
Oh, we want to know this Rocket League. I like
that. Different. This one's different
bro.
enough.
You don't understand, bro. No, this one is definitely different enough. Also, the audience, I think that's so cool. I don't know why like Rocket League and other people haven't done that yet. Just to have a live audience, that's pretty fucking sweet. But I bet you someone's probably yelling like, dick, diarrhea, like from the when someone shoots the ball, you just go.
Nobody on the internet ever talks about male genitalia.
Never. Absolutely never. Anyways, go check it out. If you want to check the trailer out, head on over to our YouTube channel. YouTube username Diggity. Holy crap. Ooh. I had a complete brain fart there. Oh my God. Go check the trailer out there, guys, and see for yourself what makes this game so cool. All right, on to the news.
So first up, we have a couple really, really small pieces of news here that there's not a whole lot, but still worth mentioning. The first one is a new Need for Speed game is coming out this year, but it will actually not be at E3, which is kind of odd. Yeah.
Why announce it?
I don't.
Why announce
know.
that?
It's bizarre. I feel like Need for Speed is definitely one of those large franchises for EA, and to not show it at E3, and it is supposed to come out in the second half of this year, just seems bizarre. But hey, Need for Speed. Hopefully it's better than the last couple.
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
3, I think, because previous to that was Most Wanted Remastered.
Wasn't Run before Most Wanted? Run was bad. That was probably the worst.
Run was bad.
It was bad. It was doo-doo.
Maybe they're pulling a sneaky here, and they're like, oh, just kidding. Here it is at E3.
I feel like at this point in time, I understand it is different than Forza, but at the same time, you're still competing with now Forza Horizon, which is probably more in the same wheelhouse. And
yeah, I'd agree.
It's fucking hard to compete with Forza. Let's be honest. Like, that is a damn near perfect racing game.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Yeah. Especially the Horizon series. Oh my
God.
God.
Used to be a huge Need for Speed fan too. Like, I love playing Need for Speed.
Oh, PS2 days? Oh my God, that's all I would play.
I even played one. I don't remember which one it was. Not too terribly long ago. It was probably not the last one, but the one before that. And it was okay. They had like shitty story parts in there that didn't need to be there, and they're really forced. And it was like watching a bad Fast and Furious movie, like a worse than Fast and Furious movie.
Oh my God.
It was rough.
God bless you. Holy hell. What was very weird, the Death Stranding trailer was shown, and we got a release date. That's November 8th is when that game launches. Holy fuck, what did I watch for the trailer?
I don't know, but I'm know
intrigued.
What, like, I am absolutely intrigued, and from the gameplay they showed, it looks gorgeous, but I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
It's got to be biological. It's got to be like seeing a set of tits for the first time. You're like, well, hold on. I mean, what's going on here? Yeah. I don't know what's happening.
It's bizarre, but I mean, he has a way of capturing an audience. I mean,
you know what I was kind of stunned by when the walking. There's a scene in there where he's like kind of like running in the fucking suit that looks like it's from Monsters Inc. You know, those guys that come down and go 2319, 2319. Kind of looks like that, just without the mask or the helmet on. But yeah, it does. But when he was running through like a forest or woods and open plains or something like that from the darkness, or from, I guess, death. He was running so fucking slow.
So
I found it kind of ridiculous.
If you look at the pre-order like bonuses or whatever, one of them, or there's 2 different ones, and apparently you have like an exosuit on, right?
Yeah.
And you can get different exosuits that do different things. So some of them will run faster. Yeah, one is like a speed exosuit, whereas the other one's like, I don't fucking know, like climbing a mountain. Something like that. The other one was like a terrain.
What about that robotic asshole that like opens up and closes?
I don't think that was an option.
No, yeah, the thing that's on an arm and it like constantly opens when it's going through the forest to track like the darkness or the death when it's going up.
that wasn't a pre-order bonus or anything.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's a fucking looks like a light / scanner. Is what that looks like.
Fucking weird.
But yeah, it also looks like a butthole, I guess.
I don't know what this.
if a butthole looked like that.
I guess it looks more like a flower. I was thinking more of an iris.
Yeah, I know what you're going for. I gotcha. Yeah.
The butthole comes a lot.
I feel like it's a stretch, but I'll give it to you.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god!
I thought you
I see where we're at tonight.
You didn't do that on purpose?
No, I didn't do that on purpose.
Well done.
Oh,
wow.
God. So that's the level of quality content we're giving you tonight.
So Death Stranding.
Yeah.
I am intrigued. I'm also super nervous. Like, I get Kojima's making it. Guillermo del Toro is helping with it, which that's great. And Norman Reedus is in the fucking game. That's cool, I guess. But I'm really hoping this isn't like a super artsy game with like some super deep meaning behind a fetus.
It's Kojima. BD. It will 100% be that, and it will still 100% sell like fucking crazy. The amount of hype for this game on the internet is unreal.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't have to. People are going to buy it, and it's going to be weird. And
it's wild.
They're going to love it. I mean, people love weird shit like that, though. I mean, it's gonna sell
weird shit.
Like I've never gotten into Metal Gear Solid either, but like the one probably I've probably played a couple hours of 5, I think, or the Phantom Pain or whatever it was. But there was one, and I think it was that game where that one chick, she's outside dancing in the rain because she the way she breathes is through water, and she absorbs it like osmosis style. Like, his games have always been pretty fucked up. They've always been pretty weird, and people love them. It's bizarre. He makes gorgeous looking games, though. I mean,
the game, it looked pretty
unreal.
It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, I'm hoping you beat the shit out of thing. I mean, I get that you like in the scene you were swinging shit at like these like zombie kind of things, but it's like I don't. See that where he's swinging the briefcase and hitting people in the trailer?
Were people. I mean,
yeah, but
for all
people
intents and purposes, yeah.
I just call them zombies because they're all marching towards them and one, playing dead.
There was like 3 of them.
What? So fucking.
I don't know.
Three people marching towards.
I never in a million years would have looked at that and been like, zombies.
Nah, that's zombies are all around us, man. That's what you get fucking prepared.
World War Z over here.
Who's Tom Cruise? Where the fuck? Why isn't Tom Cruise in this fucking game? No, I just hope there's a lot of action, and it's not like that. Like, I am doing the action. It's not just I'm walking in a forest, be like, oh, there's death, run.
Yeah, it'll be weird. From what I understand, there's like. It's like a parallel universe type thing, or like another universe, or looking into the past or something like that. And so they can see like apparitions, but they're like not, but they can interact with you as well. And you have to have a link to this other world. It's all sorts of fucked up. I still don't understand why there's the baby in the jar in it. Like, why am I carrying a baby in a futuristic mason jar?
Because I think so. I think at the start and at the end, I think that, the baby's prominently featured. I think that it's supposed to be, one, it's like your lifeline, right? But then 2, I think it's supposed to be like a key to the universe or something like that, or a key to end it. It has to be.
It has something to do with restoring humanity, because from what I understand, most of it had been wiped out.
Yeah.
And you have to basically play super crazy FedEx man to get this baby across the destroyed planet, fight ghosts, and deliver this baby. And if it's anything like FedEx normally is, it's probably going to be fucking smashed.
Wow, if it was the U.S. Postal Service, it'd be fucking late and the universe is doomed. Fuck that.
Or it'll never come.
Fuck the U.S. Postal Service.
That's what happens. if you die in the game or whatever, it says you're now part of the U.S. Post Office.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No,
your package will never be delivered. So anyway, Xbox games for gold for June.
Woo! I'm
on
pumped.
Xbox. Yeah, on Xbox One, you can get EA Sports NHL 19 from June 1st to the 30th, and Rivals of Aether from June 16th to July 15th. And then on Xbox 360, and these are both backwards compatible, you can get Portal Still Alive on June 1st through the 15th, and Earth Defense Force 2017 starting on June 16th and running through the 30th. Not a bad lineup, especially if you're a hockey fan.
Yeah, boy.
Like you Canadians are.
Hit that EA Sports NHL 19 up. Oh my god! Even if you don't like hockey,
it is fun. It is a lot of
fun. Shit, I forget the mode, but it's 3-on-3 hockey. They give it some nickname or whatever, but that's fun as hell. You can be like mascots and like hit the shit out of people. It brings you back to like NHL hits days, which was a blast.
Not quite there, but getting
there. Okay, cool. Well, that was Xbox. Free PlayStation Plus games for June. So I'll start with the good one. Borderlands, a handsome collection. That's fantastic. Get that in while you can, and get that for free and play the shit out of that as we prepare ourselves for Borderlands 3. And then here's the bad news. As a nation, we have to take on challenges a lot of times, and this is one. Sonic Mania is free for PlayStation Plus users.
That's actually a good game.
No.
Have you even played it?
Every Sonic game is shit. Okay.
I mean,
every Sonic game is shit since the way old school.
Pretty subjective, but
no.
I mean, it's only a beloved franchise.
No, I get the franchise part of it, but it's fucking just. I get the character. Think he's a cool character. Games are fucking terrible. Tell me why.
From the era that they're in, they're very much a product of the era that they came from. Every single game was a side-scrolling 2D game. They're very much the exact same that era was, and that's all these are. They're not Sonic Forces or anything like that. These are all the old Sonic games.
Has a Danica Patrick in it.
Okay, but that's not what's on this game. These are Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and then like one or two other Sonic games from back on like Sega Genesis.
I know, but the only good one is 1 and 2. I feel like
you're shitting on it because of a movie that's going to come out.
No. I truthfully, I don't like Sonic. I think he's a neat character, but beyond Sonic 1 and 2,
Mega Man and a lot of other very, very famous and well-beloved things.
I don't hate Mega Man. Okay, I think Mega Man's okay. I don't. Don't tell me I hate Mega Man.
You told me you
do. You do.
You told me.
I mean, hate Mega Man.
Okay.
Mega Man's kind of like Sonic. I hate what they've done with Sonic. Sonic 1 and 2, okay. Sonic and Knuckles, fantastic. Every other Sonic, hot steaming pile of blue shit. It's a hot steaming pile of blue shit.
Well, conveniently, Sonic Mania doesn't have any of those other games.
I know, thank God. Still, you have to deal with Sonic in your life.
Oh.
Fuck.
If that's the worst thing you have to deal with in your life, I think you're doing all right.
I don't know. Fucking nightmare fuel.
So, a new Call of Duty is coming out this year. Shocker.
Wow.
And it is returning to Modern Warfare. This is going to be titled Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it is not another remake of the same game. It is a new game, but from what I understand, it is a reboot of the franchise. So the big trailer for it dropped today, and it also had a release date in there, but their description of it is prepare to go dark. Modern Warfare is back. The stakes have never been higher as players take on the role of lethal tier 1 operators in a heart-racing saga that will affect the global balance of power. Call of Duty Modern Warfare engulfs fans in an incredibly raw, gritty, provocative narrative that brings unrivaled intensity and shines a light on the changing nature of modern war. Developed by the studio that started it all, Infinity Ward delivers an epic reimagining of the iconic Modern Warfare series from the ground up. In the visceral and dramatic single-player story campaign, Call of Duty Modern Warfare pushes boundaries and breaks rules the way only Modern Warfare can. Players will engage in breathtaking covert operations alongside a diverse cast of international special forces throughout iconic European cities and volatile expanses of the Middle East. And the story doesn't end there. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare, players will be thrust into an immersive narrative spanning the entire game. Players can experience the ultimate online playground with classic multiplayer or squad up and play cooperatively in a collection of elite operations accessible to all skill levels. So Charlie Intel, which is an extremely well-known Call of Duty news Twitter account, they have 1.1 million followers, has confirmed that there will be no season pass and that there will be crossplay between Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Yeah, the future. The account also claims that the game will be on a new engine that has been in development for the past 5 years and will be used for Call of Duty going forward. And the release date for this is October 25th, 2019.
Well, let's hope that the new engine can make characters that actually look good.
I think, honestly, their characters have been okay. I think they look better than a lot of other AAA games.
Yeah, I just don't think that they're, I don't know.
I think they look better than Rockstar's characters.
Oh, yes. Agreed. Well, not their main characters, but the the secondary. Absolutely.
This is a weird one because every time a certain version of like Call of Duty comes around, I kind of get excited, and it's the nostalgia talking, and it's the rose-colored glasses. And I did it with Black Ops 4, and I had an okay time with it, but I really didn't play it all that much. This one's announced. It looks really cool. I think if they actually do drastically flip the series on its head, it would be really awesome, but I don't think it will. I think they're going to make all these promises, and it's going to come down to basically being the same Call of Duty that we know and hate to love to hate, whichever way you want to think about it. They still sell and make millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. So, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things that I assume is going to be the same. One of those things that's going to seem promising leading up to the release. And even maybe the first month of release will be fine. And then people will realize it's the same shit delivered in different packaging. But hey, if you're a big Call of Duty fan, here's another one coming out because it's been a year and it's time for another Call of Duty.
And another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think you hit on the head. Basically, I think it's cool that they're going to do Modern Warfare stuff. I really fucking wish video games would just get their naming fucking figured out. Like, holy shit, let's stop fucking going back and using shit. And then, but it's not a remaster. It's just, we're just fucking using it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there stuff from the old one in there? Well, there's a couple maps. Is it a fucking remaster? No, entirely new. Okay. What the fuck? And I think you're right. I think it's going to be the same kind of stuff, new engine. And the new engine's going to be like, we have new smoke particle effects. Look.
It looks like there's going to be a big focus on the campaign, which is kind of cool because that's nice. Something that, I mean, you think back to where Call of Duty came from. That's what they did. They did campaigns. They didn't do all the multiplayer bullshit. And even, you know, for a while, the multiplayer stuff was fine, but there was no innovation, or they would try to do innovation and it would end up going very poorly because it just wasn't good. And I think for the most part, like their gunplay is top notch. Their gunplay is fantastic in Call of Duty. It's always been fantastic. But where they lack is it's a lot of the same stuff. It gets boring after a while, especially if you grew up like and played, you know, Modern Warfare and you play. Well, shit. I mean, I remember playing further back than that, but those were like the big multiplayer. You know, Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2. Black Ops, I played the shit out of Black Ops 2, but now I go into a Black Ops 4 and it's essentially the same thing. I mean, nothing has really changed. And then the specialist things that they've done, which they've also mentioned that there will not be any specialists going or in Modern Warfare, which is great because the specialists suck. But they tried that, and that was dumb. I mean, that was like their way to get into like a hero shooter of sorts, and it wasn't really good. But I don't know. I mean, I would like to see the series have a little bit of a revival, but at the same time, I mean, I felt like this with Black Ops 4 and was disappointed. So
I'm just kind of, I don't know how you fucking make it really different. You know what I mean? Like, I truly think it's something that we kind of have just moved on from a little bit, or it's something that doesn't have longevity to it. Like, look at, and maybe it's a bad example because it's just updates and stuff, but I think I don't know if it was on a podcast or it's just us hanging out, but you'd said to me, what, like there's 2,500 fucking users or something like that on Battlefield?
Battlefield 1.
Okay.
Because
still though,
that got brought up because of Anthem. Because they have less players than Battlefield 1 at this point. But yeah. From the trailer and everything they showed, and this piece of information that they put out here, I almost wonder if they're going to go the route of like Rainbow Six Siege, and instead of a traditional multiplayer, do more of like a situational multiplayer, where now you're not so relying on this run and gun type stuff. And actually, and even in the trailer, like they showed a lot of breaching doors and things like that.
Yeah.
It seemed very heavy on operations of like a special force, like some sort of a spec ops of some sort. But I think I wonder if that's kind of what they're going to do, because here they don't even mention multiplayer. Oh, it does say with classic multiplayer. My bad. Now that I'm reading through it again,
I'd like to see them do like what the Battlefield series has, where the map, and I know they've done it a little bit in the past, but the map progresses.
Yeah,
like in stages a little bit. If they can do that with the gameplay, but like make it quicker than Battlefield, like a match, because I don't think COD players want that. They want quicker matches.
Yeah, COD has always been kind of that arcadey shooter where it's smaller maps, quicker games type of thing. But
and I don't think anybody wants them to take the modern part of it too far. Like when we had, what was it, Infinity War? Was that what it was? Not Infinity War, for fuck's sakes, the Avengers. Oh my god, Advanced Warfare. When we had that, I mean,
way too much.
Fucking crazy. Like
they did have
skeleton shit.
They had Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. That's it. That's what it was. They had one that felt just like a fucking Halo. Yeah. And it was like, I mean, great, but I think people just want that military feel, especially now that you've got the graphics that we have, right? I mean, fuck.
Yeah. Modern Warfare has always been pretty good about being modern without being going too far ahead or anything. Like anything that I've ever seen in Modern Warfare, I mean, that's real shit. All that stuff actually does exist, whether it's heavily used or not. No, but
yeah.
I mean, I think that is the nice thing about Modern Warfare, and that's what I want to see from Battlefield as well. I want a modern game. I want Battlefield 4 again. Something that feels normal. I don't want to go back to World War I or World War II. I've played a million games that have been like that, and I also don't want to go into the future, because that's when you start getting way too crazy. There are series that should do that, like Halo.
Dogs with fucking laser beams on their head.
Right. Laser beam dogs.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little too far.
I feel like the place for Call of Duty to get way out there is in zombies. You can do whatever the hell you want in zombie mode.
Not party mode,
and that's fine. It's a party mode. It's some people take it obviously more seriously, but I think that's where you want to do something off the wall. Do it there. For the most part, I'd keep everything else kind of a little more focused.
Right. Today, Microsoft announced a 3-step plan to contribute to the PC ecosystem by bringing Xbox Game Pass to PC, which is pretty crazy. So step one, they'll bring the same service as what is on Xbox now, but it'll be a more catered to PC player experience. Members will also receive discounts in the Microsoft Store on Windows. There's more info to come during E3 about these things. And step two is there'll be more choices in where to buy Xbox Game Studio titles. Basically, they want to have all Xbox Game Studio titles to release on the Microsoft Store on Windows at the same time as the game releases on Xbox. So some syncrecy there. They also want to expand the newly released Xbox Game Bar to work even better with games. It'll be supporting Win32 games on Windows 10. Win32 is a popular app format for those who don't know. This would have more options for developers going forward. There'll be more to come at the Xbox E3 presentation, and Xbox has also now stated that there'll be 14 Xbox Game Studio games shown at E3 this year. Not necessarily to be released this year, but definitely shown. And I mean,
that's
some games in the
all
past
I wanted.
that they've shown was like, I mean, fucking Battletoads, for example. One year they showed a logo. The next year they showed a logo with two fucking toads rolling by it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much they're really going to give on the 14 games, but I would be fucking stunned if they actually were like, hey, and half of these are going to be done for the next
It's
system.
funny because last Friday's show, we just talked about what we wanted to see from E3. And my biggest thing from Xbox is I don't even care if the game's coming out soon. I just want to see what all these studios that they picked up.
Right,
I want to see what they're working on. And sure as shit, a week later, they're like, hey,
we're making Peggle.
Awesome. Yeah.
We're remastering Peggle, Advanced Warfare.
It'll be an Xbox exclusive.
Oh my God. Good God. Yeah. So this, let's roll through the Xbox Game Pass on PC first. Cool. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, I think it's a great idea.
There's two big questions here. One being, is this going to be extra on top of what I already pay for Game Pass on Xbox, or is this going to be an inclusive service to basically sync my devices here? You know,
extra as in a la carte, or extra as in, hey, we're hiking the price by $2 a month.
Extra as in a separate service, because the way they have so far gone about saying anything about it, they've been very careful to word it as being something separate.
I would assume they would do this in a fashion where it's like a tiered system, right? A tiered subscription where it's like, hey, you got Xbox tier 2, you can pay $15 a month and you get Play Anywhere, access where you can play it on PC and your Xbox.
Well, weird thing is, like,
tier 3 is maybe Nintendo, if that
currently anything that you have from Game Pass that is a Play Anywhere title,
you can just play. Yeah, you
can play it on PC, like Forza. I mean, I could download Forza right now. So Game Pass is already kind of there in a way, and that's why I suspect that this is actually going to be something entirely separate, or they might have the option to tier it as well. Yeah. But I still feel like it's going to be separate. And plus, there's going to be a lot of people that might get in on this that don't play on Xbox. So they have to have both options if they do the tier system as well. And the other question about it is, so, I mean, what games? Because they're saying 100 different games. And right now there's only a handful of Play Anywhere titles that could even be there. So
right.
The quality of the games kind of concerns me.
Well, I'm sure it'd be just like the launch originally of Game Pass and console. I mean, we didn't have a lot of great games by any means.
There was some decent ones in there, at least enough to kind of get you going. But I'm just very curious, because if this is supposed to launch this year, it's concerning, I guess. Just because the Windows Game Store on PC is just never really been all that great.
Oh, it's been terrible. I mean,
it's horrible. I don't even use it on mine, and
nobody buys shit off
that. I'm a pretty diehard Xbox player, so
nobody buys shit off that.
Awful. But yeah,
I bet you they just raise it. I'm gonna make my bet that they just raise the price, and it goes up by like $2-3, and then this is included, because I think this is it's almost like kind of faking what Stadia, there's a name we haven't said in a long time, holy shit, Stadia and some other streaming services want to do, where it's the whole, hey, you can play, anywhere on anything or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, and in this instance, it sounds like the store is going to be like, it says it's going to be more catered to PC players, where it's going to be different. But I think it's a way of kind of like not necessarily falsifying, but kind of like falsifying that synergy for the whole platform, where it's like, hey, you play on anything, blah blah blah, and it's it's only $13.99 or $14.99 a month now instead of $9.99. I don't know.
I think there still has to be a completely separate option, because the thing here is they aren't going to be the same, because a lot of the titles that are on Game Pass are not Play Anywhere titles, nor are they going to be anytime soon. Just because they don't have that same deal. They have the deal with Steam, or they have the deal with fucking Epic Games Store or whatever.
Yeah.
So you won't have the same list. So I can't imagine that it's going to be
just no
something
device.
To where.
I mean, what's the difference? I
mean, they're not going to make a PC player pay for Xbox Game Pass, that the normal Xbox version, and then just tack on a couple dollars to get the PC version. It just doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't seem to work.
But
out.
I mean, I think
you're going to have the option to pay like $4 more, or $3 or something like that on top of what you're paying on Xbox to get it on PlayStation.
And then they just do the same thing.
And then they'll have a separate one on PC. That would be my guess.
And they just do a separate one for Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I mean,
like you almost have
to. It'd be
like, hey, you can use it on Nintendo for an extra $5, or probably Nintendo would be like $9 extra.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have like $30 wrapped up in Game Pass by the end of this, just to play it on my PC, my Xbox, and my Switch. But honestly, that wouldn't be half bad.
I mean, I guess the future would seem as if it's just going to be one fucking thing when it comes to the Xbox and PC thing, because all of these fucking games are being done by these game studios. Damn well they're all going to be on PC and Xbox.
Yeah,
but they got that weird ass time in between,
right? Well, and the weird thing is, like, so all of their exclusives will be coming to Game Pass. They've already said that. So these 14 games that you're going to see at E3 probably all coming to Game Pass. Unless some of them had a contract before they got picked up by Microsoft, things like that. But
holy shit, that's a lot of games.
That is a lot of games. So by the end of this, I mean, a few years down the road, you're going to have, half of the games on Game Pass are going to be Xbox Studio games, in 3 years or whatever. So, I mean, at that point, Xbox is laughing, because you're making a killer amount off of that, and you don't have to pay anybody to put their game on there, and you don't have to make all these deals.
Then you have the PC market too.
And you have the PC market now. You'd have the Nintendo market. You'd have your Xbox market still. I mean, Microsoft has put themselves in an excellent position right now, and it's all going to hinge on how the Xbox 2 or whatever the hell it ends up being is. I mean,
you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to have to be like every other video game right now. It's just going to have to be called Xbox.
Yeah, probably.
We have to go back.
Well, and I think honestly, it's going to be more Xbox, and it's going to be a service. I think it's going to be Xbox as a service rather than a console even at that point. I think it's going to be everything that they've done so far is to actually make Xbox a brand rather than an ecosystem, like a PlayStation or a PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch or anything like that. They're trying to make it a full-on brand to where, so even your Game Pass on PC is still going to be called Xbox Game Pass, and they've changed the name of their store to the Xbox Store, and all these different things that they're changing slowly to make Xbox as like a storefront, and this big storefront and subscription service to make it kind of just uniform across the board. And I think honestly what they're doing is fucking genius, but and they're going about it in the best way possible.
What's your bet on the name for the next Xbox? Just quickly.
I have no fucking clue, dude.
I'm going to say Xbox 3.
We're just going to skip 2. I don't know.
It could be Xbox 4.
It could be like Pokemon. It could be like the Xbox Plus. Xbox One
would be interesting. Maybe they just go back to calling it Xbox.
Probably.
And then
we'll just reboot everything from the mid to early 2000s.
Yeah.
Or early to mid 2000s. And we're just going to call it the same name. And
Yeah, and you have two SKUs. So you have one that's like a normal one, and then you have like whatever your Pro is, and just call it Xbox Plus.
Yeah.
Or Xbox R. Shit like that. Weird shit like that. Cool.
So the Marvel's Avengers game that Crystal Dynamics has been working on is going to be revealed at E3, which was another one of my big hopes that I talked about last week.
That's huge.
I am fucking excited for this.
Dude, I'm stoked too.
I hope it compares to Spider-Man.
I was just thinking about this. Imagine if Insomniac did a
Guardians that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a next stepstone. That'd be really good. Yeah, but imagine if they did an Iron Man game, or they did like an Avengers game full on.
I've seen a lot of people hope for like a Wolverine game from them. That was another common one. Iron Man and Wolverine were the two that I saw a lot of.
I think Hulk would be badass.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Space Hulk?
Space Hulk. So anyway, according to the E3 Coliseum website, this is the description that Square Enix has given for this game. Embrace your powers and join key members of the development team at Crystal Dynamics and the creative team at Marvel Games as they talk exclusively about the upcoming Marvel's Avengers. This is the defining Avengers gaming experience, an epic action adventure that combines cinematic storytelling with continuous single-player and cooperative gameplay. Moderated by Andrea Renee, assemble in teams up to 4 players, master extraordinary abilities, customize your heroes to fit your playstyle, and combine powers to defend an ever-expanding world under constant threat. This seems to be the only place you can find any information on this game other than sheer rumors. And I really kind of wanted to hone in on that last line there where it says the ever-expanding world under constant threat. It sounds like this is going to be a games as service, which I'm kind of okay with, and I'm kind of not okay with. I don't know how to feel about it because it all depends on how it's implemented.
Surely this isn't free to play.
No,
we don't believe this to be like
I think this is going to have a similar to more like a Destiny type of deal, as far as you're going to pay for the base game and then you're going to pay for expansions after that, or even like World of Warcraft or something. I don't know what exactly this is going to be, but I think it will definitely be something where you're buying a base game and you're still buying expansions. But I am fucking excited for this game. I cannot wait. I am so pumped. This is a game that has kind of been talked about, but not really. Like, we weren't sure if it was really going to happen. We always heard that Crystal Dynamics was working on it and it was going to be published by Square Enix, but it seemed like one of those things that just was there, but not really there, if you know what I mean. Just kind of like, I don't actually know if this is really going to happen. And I am so pumped to see this, like, not only just confirm that it's existing, but the fact that it's going to be revealed in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm pumped. Really excited.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm excited for. Well, first of all, you can catch that live on our YouTube. We're doing a live stream during that because it's at 9:00 Eastern on June 11th. Now the ones that we will not
late night.
Yeah,
it's going to be a rough week.
It's going to be interesting. So basically, this is what the schedule looks like for E3. Is Microsoft hits the stage at 4 p.m. Eastern, okay, on Sunday, June 9th, which is great. So you'll catch us doing that live. Bethesda will then hit it at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, June 9th. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll see Devolver Digital hit the stage. So Sunday, I mean, it looks like we're live streaming all day, buddy.
Woo! I'm all right with that. That's fine. I don't have anything else to do.
Cool.
Drink beer.
Monday,
watch video games.
Monday, Ubisoft hits the stage at 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday, June 10th. Also on Monday, like I said, on June 10th, Square Enix is at 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll get to see a reaction from Marvel's Avengers at that. And then Tuesday, June 11th, Nintendo hits the stage at noon. As always, in
noon Eastern
fucking time. Yeah, noon Eastern.
Yeah,
We will do a reaction on
We'll
Tuesday.
do a reaction after the fact on that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, or our thoughts, because I'm probably still going to watch it live, and then we'll just... I mean, you don't want to hold out for this fucking thing, do you?
I mean, I'll have to take a vacation day, which is fine.
No.
We hadn't talked about
I'm
that.
not. I'm saying on Tuesday night. You're like Tuesday.
No,
I'm probably still going to watch
Tuesday
this at noon.
night. You said it's at noon, though. We won't be able to do it live, is all I was saying.
I know that's what I'm saying, but I'm saying, are you going to hold off and not watch it, and then we do reaction to it, or are we just going to fucking watch it and then just collectively watch it again and get it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I assume
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. The people don't need to know what we're doing.
Fuck it, whatever. Who gives a
We'll
shit?
talk shop later.
Yeah, fuck it. And the PC Gaming Show is on June 10th as well at 1 p.m. Eastern. So you can hit up that as well. Maybe there'll be some shit about Game Pass at the PC Gaming Show. I have no idea. Be interesting. But
Game Pass is gonna be everywhere at E3.
So Game Pass
is gonna be spread around like herpes. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh God, Jesus. Speaking of herpes, Pokemon. There's a Pokemon press conference.
Is that the new Pokemon?
Correct. Herpes. Herpes. There's a Pokemon press conference, and there's some interesting announcements from it. Good God. We're still waiting, obviously, on the Pokemon Sword and Shield Direct that's going to be taking place, June 8th? Am I correct on that?
5th, I believe.
5th. Way the fuck off. But anyway, some announcements that took place at this press conference. Really fucking weird one.
I'm going to double check that. So,
okay, all right, you grab that. Pokemon Sleep. So somehow making sleeping into a Pokemon Go-esque game. So the 5th.
5th.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. So the 5th is when Sword and Shield Direct is. But anyways, Pokemon Sleep was announced. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know what the fuck. It's a sleeping game. There's Pokemon in it. You sleep. The Pokemon fucking do stuff while you're sleeping to you in your sleep. It's fucking disgusting.
How far are we from Pokemon just entirely taking over the world? They're taking over
Pokemon shit.
They're trying to get it.
Take a dump.
Trying to get us involved. They're trying to make us sleep more. They're trying to make us healthy so they can turn us into fucking slaves. That's what's going to happen.
I'm waiting for Pokemon shit where you take a dump. Take a dump. You take a photo of it, and depending on the size of your shit, is what your Eevee evolves into.
Isn't that what somebody commented on our Instagram today?
Did they?
Yes, somebody commented about like it was Pokemon poop or something like that. What was it?
Did they really?
Yeah,
grab that.
Find
shit.
The comment.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No. Pokemon crap. Take a picture of your poo and see what Pokemon you get.
So I commented
Retro Gamer Dad.
I got a Ditto.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Yeah, super perplexed by this. It would seem that it looks like a companion app to like Go, where like you have your Pokemon and then they just kind of evolve while you sleep.
I think it's gonna be separate from what I understand.
But why?
Like I said, they're literally trying to make us exercise by going out walking and catching Pokemon, and they're trying to make us sleep more, which honestly, that's probably not a bad thing. Like both of these are inherently good things. You should sleep more, and you should exercise.
I don't want to walk.
Okay,
you. I don't want 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night.
I like sleeping 3 hours a day. It's fine.
I don't need that. I don't need that shit. Don't you push that shit on me. Don't you push that shit on me, Pokemon Company.
You sleep for 12, you could get a shiny Pikachu.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't know that.
This is how the next fucking recession starts. Everyone is fucking sleeping their ass late to work because they're trying to fucking level up their fucking chest pin. Late to work today. My fucking Onyx was so close. I just decided to lay in bed for another fucking 20. Come on. Holy shit.
It's so bad.
There's a follow-up to Pokemon Detective Pikachu coming to Switch, apparently. So that's really cool. It's a great game.
And I'm not, from the conference announcements, I'm not 100% sure if it is either an expanded version of Detective Pikachu or if it is actually a full-blown sequel. So all they really said is that it's going to basically tie up the ending of the Detective Pikachu, and then that it's going to also tie into the movie or make sense. I'm not sure, but Yeah. Something Detective Pikachu is coming to Switch.
Was not confusing at all. An improved version of Pokemon Quest is coming to China. Hey! The Pokemon Go Plus Plus was revealed. It can be used with Pokemon Go, but can also be used with Pokemon Sleep to track your sleeping. So, for those who don't know, the Pokemon Go Plus, the first one, hold the other plus to the side, was just a bracelet that basically, I mean, you walked around and you found fucking Pokemon.
Yeah. It did most of the grinding of Pokemon Go. It's without you having to do anything.
And this one is, I totally forget. This one is also kind of, it can go on a bracelet. Am I correct on that?
The plus. I don't know. It looked like a little circle badge thing.
You put in your back pocket or something like that.
I think you swallow it, and then they have like anything you ever do for the rest of your life going into a large server.
Oh, shit.
I think they're just trying to take over the world. I'm not sure, but it sure seems like it.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. DNA is developing a mobile game called Pokemon Masters that allows you to battle alongside your favorite Pokemon trainers from the main series RPGs. That's kind of neat. I like that a lot. Just quickly.
I don't know what it's gonna look like, but yeah.
And Pokemon Home was announced, which is a newer and better replacement for Pokemon Bank, because fuck banks, that will link with your phone as well as your Switch.
This is actually called Pokemon Coffee Can because fuck banks.
Yes. Throw your money into a piggy bank. Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this sounds like a massive ramp up for companion apps and other things to store Pokemon for what will probably be announced for the total amount and number of Pokemon and Pokemon Shield and Sword and other shit coming down the pipeline. I just want
to be getting close to we're almost to 1,000 after Sword and Shield.
I just want everything to sync up properly. You know what I mean? Like I fucking hated leveling up shit and then I can't take it from Go to my Switch.
That was the big thing with
Sleep and Go to Home. Like just let me fucking move my shit around.
That was the big thing with Pokemon Home. It showed it was going to be compatible with Sword and Shield and Let's Go Eevee and Go and Sleep.
Because that feels like a universe to me, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like, oh shit, I stumbled upon a chessman while walking.
Okay, rather than having, each generation and each game in its own like little world, basically being able to have everything synced together and everything just in one place is very nice. And Pokemon Bank kind of did that, but it seems like Pokemon Home is going to be much, much better.
Yeah, all a right step in the right direction for the Pokemon franchise, I think. I mean, good God, dude.
They were also opening up another Pokemon Center, and it was going to have a big statue of Mewtwo out front. So that was just a little tidbit. It wasn't really vital to what we do, but
where's it opening?
Shit. I'd have to look it up again.
Well, it's gonna be a giant Mewtwo statue.
I shouldn't have even brought it up. I didn't know you were gonna question me, Jeff.
Oh God, I put him on the spot. Shit. Thank God for the show.
You know you can't do that.
My bad. You know what? This Pokemon Sleep is fucked. Here's my bet. They're gonna do things to you in your sleep.
Well, yeah.
That's just weird. I don't need my sleeping habits to be sent to a company.
Yeah.
That's medical data at that point. You can sell that for a lot of money.
HIPAA.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh, well, now I can't find the fucking thing. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, it's opening somewhere in the world. Find it for yourself. Let us know when you're there. Key indicator, giant Mewtwo statue out front.
Yeah, it's usually a big... here it is. Hang on.
Okay.
Shibuya Parko is getting a Pokemon Center in fall of 2019. There will be a Mewtwo statue at the entrance. I don't fucking know. I assume it's in Japan.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't think it's in Idaho.
Oh God!
I've got to be honest. I'm not extremely familiar with with Japan. I'm just being really honest here. I'm the ignorant American. You know this.
Shibuya. That's
Shibuya.
awesome. Shibuya, baby. Shibuya is a special ward of Tokyo, Japan.
There you go.
A major commercial business center. It houses the two busiest railway stations in the world, Shinjuku Station and Shibuya Station.
Isn't that what...
There's a population of 220,000 people in just that small fucking area, dude. It's like the size of like Fort Wayne.
I think that's what Rhyme City from Detective Pikachu is based on. And I think that's why there's going to be the Mewtwo statue and all that.
I'm looking at photos of it. I don't want to say yes because it's very stereotypical for me to say yes, but yes.
Okay.
It seems like it has the Tokyo Tower in it and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There's also a statue of Doge.
After I read it out loud, it kind of clicked where that was and what it was based on and all that. But yeah, before that, nothing. Just completely blank.
Don't tell us to fucking do anything. It's super close to Tokyo. It looks like it's just fucking west of Tokyo.
Yeah. It's almost like a...
Bro, it's just west of Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean, so close to where we're at. It's like it's practically in Idaho.
Bro, jump on the 246.
I'd say it's close to Australia, but it doesn't exist.
Bro, jump on the 312 past Meguro City, past the Shibuya train station, take 3, exit on C2, and you're in Shibuya City, bro. What's to Tokyo? Oh, God. We'll have to see. That's be neat. I want a Pokemon Center in Wiener, Arkansas.
Wiener, Arkansas. Let's get one in Indiana somewhere.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
Smack dab in Gary, Indiana.
Oh, no.
For those of you that don't know, and I assume 99% of you don't know, Gary is a shithole. Yeah, I said it.
Do you ever just fucking wonder some days, like, where, like, how many Garys are there in the world? Like the city, not the person.
Like the city, not the person.
Not the person or the snail. Like how many shithole Garys are there in this world? It's got to be an astounding number.
I assume most of them are in North America. I don't feel like Gary is a real common name anywhere else.
I don't mean just a name. I just mean because Gary is in a fucking league of its own, dude. There's some shitholes, and then, bro, there's Gary.
And then there's Gary.
Gary, Indiana. You know what? We got to do a meetup one day in Gary, Indiana.
I know. I won't.
It'll be the biggest economic boom that fucking decade.
Do you want to die? Because that is how you die. Is it Gary, Indiana?
Oh, we'll bring snacks.
I feel like that's a very much shoot first, ask questions later kind of place.
Snacks are good.
I have cheese toasties. Cheese toasties.
Oh shit! Hey guys, takes time and effort to make this show. Oh, you like my clothes? Just immediately abruptly close it. Takes time and effort to make this show, guys. If you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/Diggity Podcast. Today's podcast was brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by heading on over to audibletrial.com/Diggity. Get access to a ton of audiobooks to choose from for your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player.
Oh, fuck.
And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Diggity Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. YouTube channel name is Diggity. You can find us respectively on Xbox One and PlayStation in some form or matter. My way to reach me is my Xbox One gamer tag is Maple Jeff. Brody.
Luscious Brody. And on PlayStation, Wolverine's cousin.
Don't you fucking forget it.
Right.
Leave us a review, guys, for the podcast, whether it's the audio version or a comment on the video version. Helps us out a ton. 1, spreads a good word of Diggity. 2, gives us feedback, which makes the show better each and every single week. Sometimes it makes it worse, but we learn. And until next time, guys, we will see you for the Wednesday show. Have a great weekend. See ya.